So you always want to be thinking that there may be an emergency. You just never know. Like you're saying, there may be fires, there may be an earthquake, there may be, I don't know, an evacuation. It's another building down the road or something. So when you have pets, we want to be prepared for that because you just never know. So what we like to do is, the BCSPCA has a checklist. So what I would do is take my checklist and go through each of the items and make sure that I have them. And say for cats, I would make sure I have my crate, make sure that I have, this is okay for traveling, but not for long term. So if I was, say, in forest fire area and I was evacuated, if I had to go to a shelter, my cat can't stay in here like long or overnight because it's just not gonna be comfortable for him. So I would get even a larger crate than this. This is good and sturdy for traveling. I'd get larger, something maybe like this, where it's mobile. I can have it in my house and then pull it out when I need to take off. And then it's big enough that I can put a litter box in, right? Because that's on my list. I want to make sure I've got my litter box, my food. I've got even you forget your scooper. You want to make sure you have that. And then also, you want to make sure you have something for Kitty, if you can, put in the box for them to hide in. Because remember, if you're being, say, I'll use, because it's fire season right now, evacuation. If we're going into a shelter and we're staying there, for us, we understand it's temporary, we understand what's going on, and maybe your kitty's really good in the home, but going into, like, say, like a big gym or a shelter, it's kind of scary for them. So if you can have something set up where they can go in there, their litter box is in there, somewhere to hide, and I even take, as part of our checklist, I take towels, and then I take a sheet too, so that I can cover a portion of the kennel. Whether it's a dog or a cat, I still cover a portion of it, and then that way they're feeling safe wherever we are. Other things I want, we've got our crate, we've got our hide and perch, we've got our litter box, our scoop, our food. I want to bring paper towels, litter of course, treats, right? Keep them happy, bowls, water bowl, food bowl, you know, a brush, Zoom groom, something of theirs, you know, toys, anything that I can make them feel comfortable with, collars. Right, even cats that haven't been used to wearing a collar, you can never have enough ID, so I would make sure I have a collar with a tag, a phone number, something, because again, even if they're with you and then you're stopped off somewhere and they get out, you want to make sure they have the ID on them, so that's perfect. And then things like paper towels, things like that, you want to have that all ready and ready to go. For dogs, same thing, you want to have a crate. Be nice to have a crate for them. Their harness, their collars, their ID, poop bags, their food, anything that you think that they're going to need when you're not at home. And even water, having a supply of water all stocked and ready to go. Just ready to go at the moment's notice. You just have to grab it and go. So you don't have to think, what do I need, what do I have to get? Last, see, I'm not even thinking, not checking my list, your vaccines, right? You want to make sure you have your vaccines. All the vet records, anything like that, I would put in an envelope and then just tape it right to your crate. Like maybe not this one, but maybe here. Wherever your emergency kit is, I would tape it right there and have a copy there. So you can just grab and go.